While I personally don't believe that money should be your only motivation for having a podcast, it certainly can help justify the amount of time your podcast may consume. There's nothing wrong with having a goal for your passion to become your career. Here are some paths to consider as you look at making money from your podcast. Advertising. This is probably the most common way that people make money from podcasting. This can be challenging when you are first getting started. You may need to spend some time growing your audience first. Usually, advertisers like to see plays in the thousands per episode before they are interested. But don't necessarily let that stop you. Podbean and other hosting platforms have programs for podcasts of all sizes to insert ads and make money. If it makes sense for your podcast, you could also take a DIY grassroots approach and talk to local businesses about running ads at a low, reasonable rate. FYI, industry rates run around 15 to 25 CPM, or cost per thousand listens, for spots ranging from 10 to 60 seconds. Another path to consider for monetization is affiliate programs. This is one way you can potentially make money from running ads, even if you only have a small audience. The way it works is after you've been approved, record an ad for a certain product on your podcast and mention an offer code. If someone makes a purchase or signs up using the offer code, you make a commission. For example, Blue Apron pays $15 for every new subscription that comes from your podcast using the code. Audible pays $10 for everyone that signs up with your code. Amazon also offers commissions with affiliate links. For example, you could mention a book you are reading during your podcast and link to it in your show notes using your special link. If someone uses the link to buy it, you could earn a percentage, which changes depending on the category of the product. Unfortunately, they've recently lowered these rates to 1 to 3%, so it's not quite as lucrative as it used to be. Another path to consider is being listener supported. This is an emerging method to earn revenue, and Patreon is one of the main players. With Patreon, your listeners sign up to be patrons and support your podcast on an ongoing basis. They can either offer a monthly contribution or have their credit card charged a set amount, $2 for example, each time a new episode is released. You can create different tiers and offer special perks to your patrons, like exclusive bonus episodes, videos, or maybe listing them as an executive producer in the credits of your episode. Patreon takes a 5 to 12% cut of the proceeds, depending on which features you sign up for. Another idea is selling merch. This could be t-shirts, mugs, stickers, buttons, and so on. There are companies like Printful that can make and ship merchandise on demand for you. Finally, I would consider the opportunities that might come from exposure. This might not always be an obvious benefit, but as you start to establish your show, more people may turn to you for your expertise, leading to paid opportunities. This could be speaking engagements, consulting, or any number of things. I have a music podcast that has led me to collaborating on songs that have been commercially released. At the very least, your podcast is something you can add to your resume to set you apart in a job interview. Consider ways you can make money from your podcast. Set goals with deadlines, including smaller stepping stone goals along the way.